In a world obsessed with noise, those who move in silence often carry the greatest strength. Calm isn't the absence of chaos. It is the choice to not be consumed by it. Calm is control in a world on fire. The world rewards intensity, noise, and reaction. But the truth is, the most powerful people are calm. They see the chaos, but they don't join it. When a crisis hits, the calmest person in the room becomes the most powerful. People follow clarity, not volume. In politics, a single well-timed sentence can shift public opinion more than 1,000 angry tweets. In business, the calm CEO reassures investors, rallies teams, and wins deals. In relationships, calm wins trust. It shows you can lead even when hearts are breaking. Calm is not weakness. It's leadership. Calm is built, not born. Nobody wakes up with perfect emotional control. It's trained, refined, and earned through pain. The calm ones, they've been betrayed, broken, pushed to the edge, and yet they didn't crumble. They rebuilt from the inside out. They don't react to every insult. They don't explain themselves to people committed to misunderstanding them. They simply hold their space, because their power comes from within. Calm is the product of discipline scar tissue failures. You never saw nights they cried alone, and mornings they still showed up. They don't shout their story. They live it. Calm as armor. Some people wear their calm like a weapon, but for many, it started as armor. When the world failed them, they learned not to react. When emotions became too dangerous, they mastered stillness. Calm was their only safe place. People raised in chaos often become masters of control, because losing control used to mean danger. If you've ever met someone who seems too cold or too controlled, consider the storms they've survived. Calm is often not confidence. It's survival. But over time, survival becomes skill, and skill becomes power. We're in an age of digital anxiety. Overthinking is rewarded. Outrage goes viral. Everyone wants to speak, but few want to listen. In this chaos, calm is not just a virtue, it's a competitive edge. Calm minds make better decisions. Calm leaders build better teams. Calm creators build stronger brands. When the world is yelling, silence becomes a strategy. Calm helps you rise above distractions, navigate conflict without escalation, stay focused when others spiral. It isn't apathy, it's mastery. Real calm is not inherited. It is shaped by suffering. Every composed person you meet may carry a hidden history. Burnout, betrayal, emotional exhaustion, grief they never shared. They are not emotionless. They are emotionally refined. They are not untouched. They are transformed. Calmness is often the final chapter in a long story of emotional chaos. Some people didn't choose to become calm. They had to because the alternative was collapse. And through that necessity, they found a deeper strength than noise ever could offer. Society teaches us to keep moving, keep pushing, keep doing. But there is another kind of progress, the kind that happens when we stop, when we sit in silence, breathe, and feel. Calm allows integration, reflection, healing. It is not about quitting. It is about clarity. When we're always reacting, we never choose. When we're always chasing, we lose ourselves. Stillness is not stagnation. It is depth. The most effective action often follows intentional stillness. Calm is where wisdom begins. The world underestimates emotional people. But emotional depth is not weakness, it's insight. Calm people have often seen both sides of the human spectrum: chaos and composure, rage and restraint, passion and purpose. They do not fear emotion. They understand it. They do not suppress. They select. Emotional maturity is the ability to choose your emotion, not be chosen by it. This depth allows them to lead, to influence, to create lasting impact, not by overpowering, but by understanding. Calmness is the signal of mastery, emotional mastery. And in every arena of life, from negotiation to creativity to love, that mastery wins. In a chaotic world, being calm isn't easy. It requires courage, discipline, experience, and a deep understanding of pain. But calm is not absence. Calm is presence. It is a quiet kind of leadership, a silent kind of strength, a still kind of revolution. So when the storm rises, don't raise your voice. Raise your presence. Be the calmest one in the room, because that person holds the power.